All right. How many of you have had a chance to do anything you wanted, but then didn't take it and regret your chance? Like, knowing some of you are out of high school, out of college, how many of you had chances in high school or in college to join a club or do a sport and then eventually like regret it later on? Like, just a show of hands. You do? You do? All of you guys? I know some of you, like one of like you, my dad, specifically, he quit a sport and regretted quitting the sport. Have you, knowing you're in high school, have you regretted not taking any chances yet?
Yep.
Like what?
I don't know.
You know?
That's what I have.
Well, I know sometimes that you regret maybe not getting to know people more, or maybe not expanding people outside your like friend group or something. I don't know. It's just a high school thing, I guess. Okay. So, from HuffPost, it says, "Your comfort zone is small, and the real world is so much bigger. Challenging yourself right now, as in high school or in college, can help you expand at your peak," which means getting past your college career and getting into your mid-20s, early 30s can help you really identify yourself and really know who you are and what you actually do or don't like, instead of thinking what you do or don't like. Psychology Today states that your comfort zone is a psychological, emotional, behavioral construct that defines the routine of our daily life. Being in one's comfort zone implies I can't say this, safety and security. Leaving your comfort zone ultimately helps you deal with change. So say you want to do a sport, but you're afraid of not doing it right, or, I don't know, messing up and being made fun of. Well, say you go and actually do that sport. Say you want to go and join the soccer team. You could excel in those skills that the coaches give you, so then you could actually become something great. You could end up getting a scholarship to a sport or a college and end up playing D1, or just like getting your name out there. Andy Molinsky informs us that if you are afraid to step out of your comfort zone, do something. You should start small. For example, say you're just afraid of public speaking, like I was in the beginning. Instead of speaking to a big group right away, start with a small group like we're doing now, like 3 to 4. Then eventually, as you get more comfortable, expand the group to maybe 10 to 15, then 30 maybe, and then maybe your whole lecture hall. Entrepreneur says staying inside your comfort zone can lead to difficult tasks in your future workplace or even finding a job. So if you don't expand your comfort zone that you are right now, you couldn't find jobs, just maybe in general. Maybe if you're like knowing what you are right now, maybe you can't, like you only like one job that you want to do in the future. But if you end up expanding your horizon, maybe you could end up finding a job that's more comfortable to you. Like learning to work with different people, for example. Say you're a really, really quiet person, but you want to end up working as a teacher or as a business person. You have to start talking to different people. So here is an example of a work thing, like a work blazer. So working with different people includes like groups. Like say you want to do a project, and you don't have your creative side or factual side, you can learn to talk to other people to get those sides. They could have that creative side, that factual side, the intelligent side, any side that can make your project become amazing. Life hack says, if you step outside of your comfort zone and take risks or do something fun or daring, you'll never know if you'll like it until you try it. Like, people always say for risky, daring ideas, it's going skydiving, going hang gliding. Like, you never actually think of doing it. But if you're someone that's self-reserved, try it maybe sometimes. Try something daring, going on a high roller coaster that shoots straight down. You could end up having that thrilling excitement to start doing more things like that. It could become like something even bigger. And, oops, sorry. The biggest thing is just taking chances, no matter what you're doing. Just like take your chances. So going back to high school, this is a my homecoming dress actually from sophomore year. And one of the biggest decisions I regret is not going to homecoming freshman year. You could have all these amazing experiences from freshman year. There's a lot of things freshman year that you just you go into freshman year with your set group of friends. You don't really try to make new friends yet. That's not until like later on, because it's your first year in high school. You don't know what to think of it. You're going from an elementary school to a bigger school with like 2,000 kids, maybe 1,000 kids. And there's just many people around you. Instead of having a class of 26, you're going to a class of now of 40 each period. So you got to learn to like expand your horizon, expand your just everything. It'll help you create your own identity in high school. You can actually find so many things about yourself that you didn't know. Like going to dances or just talking to more people. You have your set group of friends, but if you talk to other people, just maybe a simple hello or hey, I like whatever you're wearing, whatever it is they're wearing, then you could end up like starting little conversations. You can end up meeting their friends, and you can be meeting their friends at social events. This can also lead you to becoming more natural in college. Not saying that you'll be an expert freshman year after high school ends, but you can become more natural. As in, maybe you'll be more natural in making new friends, because that's what college is all about. Freshman year, you go in with a roommate. Yep, that's one of your friends. But you can also start making friends with their friends, with clubs, just anything. You can go and you can make your own club. I know if you're interested in, I don't know, a pancake club for some reason, get you and like a couple of your friends and an academic administrator to sign a paper, and you can even make your own club. This can lead you to make the club just as your like small group of friends. It's like a whole school-wide thing. I know at like a bunch of different colleges, there's a lettuce wedge club. It means one day out of the whole year, they go and they eat a wedge of lettuce just because. And those people probably started out as just their sole group of friends, but now whoever started that lettuce club, it's spreading through different colleges, so they made an impact on fun. And you can join just different clubs in general, intramural sports. They have club sports at college. You'll just be more versatile, more like your personality itself will be colorful. Honestly, you'll be able to do so many different things. And if you're passionate about something, do it. If you're passionate about if you know, like say you just like drawing, you know your family knows you like drawing, but you don't want to tell anyone necessarily. If you really excel in that, do the clubs in college about drawing, you can lead to becoming cartoon artists. You can come to be movie like animator, whatever you want to be, and you can put your name out there. So all in all, if you're passionate about something, or if you're secluded to your own group, or you haven't stepped out of your comfort zone yet, I would highly enforce doing it. Knowing me, I was kind of a little bit secluded into myself when I came in sophomore year to a new school, but I expanded myself to different people, and now it's one of the best decisions I've made because I've learned to know so many friends, and I've actually done so many more things than I could ever imagine.
Oh